shine. It's your morning motivation time. Your host with the most is Marky Saint. This is Saints Addiction. I got my Saints brand shirt on. I got my car ready to go. We got print an hour. We're going to get into this. Let me open up this door first. I was about to say this is door open here at my homegirl Michaela's house. She's a day one. I should probably say goodbye to her. Actually, I was getting out of the house to do the boom baby. I didn't want to wake her up, you know what I'm saying? But we out here downtown Julie Brown, where the signs are empty and the struggles are plenty. And that's why I said the tough get going. I'm very proud of my friend Michaela, man. She's a small, petite, young girl that's got her own apartment. She made dinner last night. I helped with the dishes. Your boy Saint always steps up. No free meals around here. And it's cool when, the tough get going. You know what I'm saying? And there are not a lot of people that can respond to tough times after something tough happens to them. So, we have to talk about it. Luckily, this gate's open, but let me say bye to Michaela real quick. My phone's blowing up. It's blowing up right now. Actually, let me say goodbye to her. It's been a long time, fam, and now she's on the show sleeping. See you later. Bye, Michaela. She's gonna come too sexy for this. Go ahead with your sexy self. Shoo. Okay. Shoo. I didn't see that one. All right. So when we're out in lingerie in the morning, getting locked out the apartment, okay? Your boy Saints be waking next to these hotties in lingerie. Didn't even know. I was passed out, homie, about to smoke this bleezy from my kneesy. It's time to get going, yo. We can cupcake up later. But the tough get going. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm get going. Time to move, sucker. Say move, sucker. Move, sucker. Time to move away from the drama and people that don't understand you or cause you harm. Life is so tough. It's tough on us all, to be honest. It's equally tough on all of us. And we're all going to have to find our toughness, inside of us. She says she's already messaging me. That's so funny. I just love that she already messaging me. Like, I already did all this last night, saying, okay, Miss Thing. Well, shit. Hopefully y'all got to see that, okay? You looking good in her little lingerie, okay? It's nice to have homies that, you can go smoke with and chill with, and everything's just super chill. Regular blunts being handed, fall in, make a hand. You know what I'm saying? You don't just sit there, watch somebody make you dinner. You go in there, help the fuck out. And that's what it's all about. Tough people know what it's like. You know what it's like when the chips are down, or when you've been down on chips, or things ain't working right, or your hand, Lady Luck, be smacking the back of your hand and she ain't no help. And you know what I'm saying? Let's get some motivation in this morning. Yeah, I see you. Look, I got you all the little half of the blood too. She's like, I'm gonna watch this show. You were sleeping, looking cute. Oh my God. Just had to leave that in the bed, but gotta get some shit done, y'all. That's what strong people do. They bind together. I've seen a couple of my friends, making dinners and going to places and doing things because the tough get going. Tough times are gonna come knocking regardless. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you do or how you do it, something's gonna come into your life. A time, a blessing, a storm even. And for all of us that know what a blessing looks like, we also know what a storm looks like. You know what I'm saying? It's not always going to be rainbows and butterflies. And I'm so proud of Michaela, man. She's so strong, for being a small person, basically under 5 feet, under 50 pounds. I don't know what she weighs. She was really light in the arms, but I'm like, dude, you're really light. Like, I've been lifting weights like, homie, you're not even a 45-pound plate. You know what I'm saying? And got her own supplies, bills, downtown Julie Brown. And it's just like, this is impressive. A lot of the girls, they want to cop out. They want to do some kind of OnlyFans or sell their pussy or kowtow down to the fucking the bullshit. And guess what? She didn't. And I'm so proud of her. I know she's listening now, but I was gonna say this regardless. But I'm so proud of you Michaela. I'm so proud of my friends that are meeting the toughness in the end. You know, a lot of people, they just want to hide out and like, oh shit, life's happening, and let me be reliant on somebody else or an external source. And she's up in this bitch like, yo, I got me. I'm a boss bitch. That's what a boss bitch looks like. You know what I mean? When you got to handle your own shit, that's what it looks like. You got your own supplies to make your own meal, know how to cook, got your own apartment, toilet seat down. I hear you, girl. She's like, a woman lives here. I was like, what just happened? Did I pee all over the toilet seat or something? Like, it's not a public restroom. You need to put the toilet down. I get it. I have my own requirements when I was having a place. You know, I would just be particular. And that's what strong people do. They put it down for the crown, man. You got to get inside your mind, inside your soul, and go, okay, what can I do to get my power up? How can I empower myself? And that's something I've been digging in the whole time. I don't like missing opportunities. I don't want to miss the touchdown. I want to get every touchdown that's available to me and be brave enough to go and grab it. Be tough enough to reach out and grab that shit. I see your message. Like, she's trying to see me blessed up. You already know. This one's already talking shit. I just left her house and she already like, I did that shit last night. Palomino, you're lucky. You're getting a good... And that's it. We hustle together. You know what I'm saying? Find my homies. I'm a loyalist. I want my homies up at the top of the fucking Rio with me. I want all this way, Mr. Day One. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mr. And give some respect on our names because we came from the bottom and now we're here. So a lot of people, they already pretend like they're from there, from the top. They're acting like their nose is at the top. They stuck up. I don't want anything near me that's like that. I don't want the pretty come lately, Johnny come lately, that's the homie. No, I want my day ones with me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody asked, I remember they asked Conor McGregor, yo, who you want to eat dinner with, you know? And he said, the same people I was eating with before. That's the people I want at my table. I don't want a bunch of steaks. I want a bunch of steaks. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens with most motherfuckers. They forget how they started or who came up or what made them stronger. All of a sudden you want to be sophisticated. Like, life is so cookie cutter. It is not. It is completely messy. Most of my graham crackers are missing an arm. You know what I'm saying? Some of these teddy bears are getting their heads bitten off. And graham crackers, we were talking about teddy bears. What is it? Teddy Grahams? Teddy Grahams, you know? Like, look. Thank you for the blood. But yeah, not all Teddy Grahams have the motherfucking arms and head. Not everything is so linear. We out here. That's Sunrise Mountain. You know? Like, over here, player, that's the east side. That's Boulder Station. Over there, player, that's the Las Vegas Strip. And that's all the noses are up. What I know is the real, behind the fake. You know what I mean? I know the cafeterias that are inside Caesar's Palace. I know the homeless that are downtown on Las Vegas Boulevard at Main Street. I know what's real, and I want what's real near me. You know, it's not nothing for somebody to just come along and be Johnny come lately, and the struggle's already over, and the chips are high, and everybody's getting fed. I want to know my people when it was famine, when I was crying in my lap, and I didn't have nowhere to go. And my stomach was hungry. Robin Williams put it best, man. He said, you know, a hungry stomach and a strong mind is been built from a lot of missed opportunities. And that's what happens with people. They forget the hard times, man. They just want to think only good times, only sailing forward, only positivity. It's called Saints Addiction for a reason, man. It is not easy. You know, it's not easy to come up from the bottom and then and survive when there's nothing, when your family don't believe in you, okay? How many people want to talk about that when you can't get along with your fam bam? They talked about this race, and I'm talking about the human race, and not just us as a race. That's only one-sided. I'm talking about a foot race in life, and if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about, but I mention it often. They had all these kids, and they were doing this thing, and they were doing it where everybody thought they were foot racing. They all lined up, and they're... Go ahead, bro. Squeeze between two cars. It's your life. When they were saying, you know, take 5 steps forward if your parents are still together. Take another 10 yards if you've never had your phone turn off. All these different scenarios that we hold inside of ourselves is like little things, but they add up. You know, if I had my family support, bro, I thought about it this morning. I said, if I was so successful, I would have had my first baby in high school. Okay? If I was so successful, I would have never been homeless multiple times. Okay? If I was so successful, I would have never been abusive to my siblings or my loved ones. That's what I was thinking in my head. I was sitting there inside myself and just going, damn, man. While everybody else can be like, oh, man, you made money. You got a successful business. You're good looking. You must be happy. I was like, if I was so successful, I wouldn't have made those mistakes. And I know I'm the mistake master, and I know it makes me stronger, but for sure, I wouldn't have done X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? Like, everybody wants to pretend like they just made it to a successful relationship. It's like, no, that shit takes work. Oh, you have a successful business? No, that shit takes soul, okay? And then, oh, you got a good looks, man, that takes body. And it's like that whole mind, body, and soul that we all got to work on. Most people don't want to acknowledge it. It's the hard parts, bro. The hard part's getting up early. The hard part is staying mentally positive. You know what I mean? It's keeping your mind right. The hard part's doing the hard work when no one else is looking. Everybody's just going to look at 40 years of hard work and say it's an overnight success. It is not. It ain't successful till you're stronger. It ain't successful till you've learned. You ain't successful till you've mastered yourself. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says about any kind of money or accolades or some kind of bullshit. It's going to be in here, dog. It's all an inside job. Inside job. Like, they got it, you know what I mean? Like that movie, Inside Job. You know, it's an inside job, man. And most people don't want to do that work. That inside work, that shadow work, that I gotta be. There's no car you can buy. There's no purse you can buy. I was watching that meme today, and she was like crying because she didn't have kids, and she was wiping her face with $100 bills, and then she put it down and grabbed a little Chanel purse and tried to wipe her tears with all these things. And I was like, that's just it. They're just things. That's the decisions that we make. We'll make we'll go buy a watch or buy a purse and go, this will make up for the failures, right? This will make up for the hole in my heart. There's so many people with holes in their hearts. You get psychoanalyzed, they got the one MMA fighters, like, how big is that hole where he's got to fill it with pink Lamborghinis and tattoos? There's a lot of holes in all of us, bro. And not all of us know how to get out of our own hole. How many of us still dig our own graves? I'll wait. Self-sabotager, bro. And that's what I want to end. That's why I get my mind right and I do this show. I want it to end for all of us and go, we are the ones drilling the holes in our canoe. Sure, we can have some passengers and friends behind us, but normally it's ourselves that sabotage ourselves through habits, through bad behaviors, through some sort of weakness, and then we'll buckle. And then we'll keep the buckle. I was thinking about when I was blowing my diet last night with Michaela, eating some sugars and having some drinks or whatever, you know, all those things were like, this is my chance to be off the rails and do the things that I've been holding back, not masturbating, not eating sugar, watch my diet. This is the day, the cheat day, right? That I can get that out. But it's seductive. The habits are like, yeah, come on back, bro. Yeah, eat what you want. Go ahead, have some sugar before your meal. Hell, have some sugar after your meal. You know what you should do? You should put some extra sugar on top of your sugar and eat that too. Are you full? Not too full to eat some more sugar. And that's us. You know, back to the habits, back to the back to black, you know, going into the things that right now that new moon was supposed to get the debits paid back. You know, I don't want to keep owing money. I want to start paying motherfuckers back. I want to start paying things forward. You know, they say that the going gets tough, the tough get going. That's exactly what this show's about. It's getting tough with ourselves and going, okay, life's tough, but I'm way fucking tougher. I'm a whole different animal. You don't want to know the monster that's inside of me. The things that I face, the things that are around my feet are all dead because I killed them. And you're looking at a stone cold murderer. They're like, what's going on, dude? I'm a beast. I'm not trying to tell you I'm a regular human anymore. This is an altered beast. This person done changed the game. This person said, I'm gonna make Saints Brand worldwide. Facts. You know, I'm gonna start a t-shirt from nothing. Facts. Tell me it fits better. Dude, I'm gonna take piss, poop, and shit, make bricks and make a castle out of it. When you're in that mode, when people push you to get stronger, you don't want to know. And there is a saying, and the guy in one of these prisons, he says you can give them longer sentences, but eventually that monster gets out. And you're looking at a stone cold fucking monster right now. Somebody that's made it past South Korean prison. Somebody that's made it past homelessness. Somebody that's made it past depression. Someone who's made it past loss of my child. Somebody that's made it past not having no money. You don't want to fuck with me. I told people in a group, a very big group of 40 people, all crying about their lives, and I said, I killed my child. And they're like, what? Yeah, a winner. And when I'm addicted to winning, that's all I think about. The cautiousness. I was talking about it yesterday with Confessions of a Narcissist, but the empathy gets lower. The strength went up. Now I'm trying to get my knowledge to match my motivation, right? So knowing how powerful I am, that means I don't have to prove it to anybody anymore. That means all the hater-raters and the people that don't understand me don't get my time or energy. Say what? Yeah, I'm not trying to prove anybody right or prove anybody wrong. I'm here to exist more. My friend's shirt, so he can wear his Saints brand shirt and I can wear his Exist More shirt. We're taking a photo down. But that's the challenge, you know, for the tough that have gone through it, you know. Yeah, you the black sheep, just like me. Black sheep, black shirt, bad boy, right? Says the judgmental. But when I'm out here helping my friends, paying people back, paying it forward, doing the right things because it is the right thing, who's saying what now? I can't hear you. You know, what you say, shout so loudly, I can't even hear you. You know, what you do is what matters. What are you going to do when someone hands you poo-poo? Are you going to change a diaper? Are you going to fall in and make a hand? Are you going to help with dishes? Or are you going to sit back and pretend like this is a hotel? Well, life is not a hotel, my friend. You got to clean up after yourself. You're going to have to do your own laundry. Woo! Throwing this phone around, right? You're going to have to work on your own dirt. That shit don't hurt. Look at the screenshot. And that's for all of us to do. I don't want people out here pretending like their hair ain't a mess. I try to hang out with the people that are trying to impress. You ain't a millionaire, homie. I know multi-millionaires, and they dress down. That my favorite is Millionaire Chic. When I be talking with my boy Ronnie, we be doing the damn thing. We are covered in paint. I got my dirty clothes in the weed swag bag right now, dog. Weed swag bags, they blown up too. We get more of these for First Friday session. Weed swag bags. Sign up, get you some. And we're walking around because we're working with paint all the time. I don't want my Saints brand shirt to be covered with your fucking paint because I'm printing your job. Fuck that. And that's what ends up happening. You know, live in that world with me for a quick second where you don't have anybody trying to judge you. You ain't gonna be trying to impress nobody, and all you're doing is making yourself stronger. That's what I'm talking about this morning, you know? The tough get going, bro. Like, when you get to initiate yourself, when you get to a level where you're ignited, God forbid, because that shit's coming for you. Like, it's like a woman scorned. You don't want to fuck with a woman that's done you good, bro. You don't want to be the motherfucker that owes somebody after they lent you something. Okay? You want to be the type of person that gives it back in better condition than you got it. Have I always been able to leave people with the impression of my saintlyhood? No, man. They've got the demons a couple times. I hope and I know that motherfuckers gonna see the other side of me, right? Like, that's why I tell this show. You know, I'm upfront about Saints addictions. I'm upfront about my weed use. I smoke on my show. I curse on my show. Some people censored. Fuck, I even fucking print the Palomino Club. You know what I'm saying? We already got this in here. I'm already printing the bag. Ooh, it's hot. I gotta get that out of the sun. That's that. Get some cold on you, baby. There you go. That's that shit. You know, I love my porn on shirts. You know, have I stopped masturbating? Yes, not completely, you know what I mean? But I paused every week. I control it now, you know? Same with my weed smoke. It's definitely still Saints addiction, you know what I mean? And I'm only smoking with friends. That's it. I'm not just smoking till it ends. And that would be part of the addiction, and just keep smoking my shit and it's all there and keep going. You know what I mean? So I'm of the belief that I want to be around people that are offering it to me. Those are the people that I want to smoke with. Those are the people I want to break bread with. Those are the people I want to see come up. I'm a loyalist. So if the pretty girl that doesn't want to kiss me and wants to go hand job my other buddy, do that. Do that, please, because I don't want to be around somebody that doesn't have any responsibility, any accountability, any strength. Most of these girls think they look cute. I see you getting weak. You know what I mean? When you're swallowing down the tequilas, it's just like, damn, dude, that's you for real? Every guy knows that the pretty hoes, there's something wrong with them. They're bipolar as fuck. Trying to get my other homegirl a job because she's from New York. Homeboy's from New York. He goes, oh, she's bipolar. Homeboy asked her to get off her cell phone, stop playing on, and answer the customer's questions. She said, who the fuck you talking to, bitch? Whoa, okay, bipolar. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't help you if you got no strength. I can't even help myself. If I don't have self-control, then I'm out in my ass in the wind and I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to, full throttle. That's me. That's my addictive personality. It's like there's not enough cookies. There's not enough sex, and there's not enough fun times going on. I hit the go button so hard. And in that, I learned that about my addictions. I learned that about myself. And I was like, okay, self, I'm still in love with the feeling. That didn't leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, that feels good. I'm gonna make that work. But it's also in my head where I'm like, am I just chasing something that actually isn't making me happy? Am I avoiding the beautiful girl's eyes? Am I avoiding intimacy? Am I avoiding opportunity? How many of us done that? What have we done with our time? What have we done with our habits? What do we do with our money? Do they align to the things that we say we want and love? That's it. The top 3 things you love in life. And are you showing it love? And if it ain't, then you ain't aligned. How that works, spiritual people. Spiritual people have a lot of tough times with accountability. They don't want to face the music. They don't want to have the conversations with themselves. We're avoiding the talks, man, the deep talks. We're just blind eyeing it, staring at screens, judging ourselves and measuring up to other people. The attention that we could be putting to ourselves, we're putting towards social media. And unfortunately, that's not making us tougher. It's making us weaker. In this conversation, we're talking about the tough get going. So for all those that want to get tough and buckle themselves down to get a job so that they can get some stability, so that they can start getting some self-care and start taking heed over themselves and their minds and their thoughts and say, hey, homie, we gonna have some conversations up in here. And in those conversations, you lose your fear. You lose those things that you start, the little things. I don't deserve him. I don't deserve her. I don't deserve better. Then you switch it for I deserve abundance. I'm trying to click my head with this. I deserve abundance. I deserve beautiful. I deserve real love. And telling myself that, whatever mantras you got to tell yourself, and they've changed over the years, right? Like, you know, I never traveled before, and then I'm a world traveler. You know, that shit changed my life. And it's not shit. That glory changed my life. And learning these lessons have changed my life. And what I really know is to be a really confident man is a man that's overcome adversity, and a lot of it. So, you know, the lessons, they come punches and bunches. Most of us are going to shell up like a little turtle and try to hide. Some of us can take a punch. And that's sad that you had to, but it's true. You know, I'm looking out there in the real world when we're watching the show this morning, and these monkeys, or no, it was deer. Deer were like fighting it out on someone's front lawn. You know, with their front hooves. They're on their back hind legs, leaning up and trying to hit each other with the front hooves. And I was just like, that's real. You know, you're going to have to fight for this. You're going to have to fight to the top. To get tough, you're going to have to be tough. And life is tough. And if you rise up to it, you're going to have some callous. You're going to be a tough person. You're going to get some kind of way about you where you're like, yeah, bitch, I got this. Who said that? I did. I'm your Huckleberry. I'm the one that's going to meet the challenge. I'm the one that's going to say what's up. And I'm the one that's going to mean it. And I'm going to show it. What we wrote up last night, if Michaela, I think you're still watching. When we wrote it up last night, first name, Catch, middle name, Hands, last name, middle name, These, last name, Hands. Catch these hands, bro. Because I know how to fight. And you don't want to know how I know how to fight. Let's put it that way. And that's what I told all those people I sat in front of them. You don't want none. Not only do I know how to fight, but I'm vicious. And this bitch right here, player, I don't fuck around. IDFA, dude. I don't fuck around. And if you do, get the fuck away from me. If you want to talk shit, I'm ready to back it up. If you want to fucking get some, I got some. I'm your Huckleberry. So that's what's different. That's what's different. Other people, they see some hard work, dipping out. Oh, it's a struggle. Head down. Unorganized, unready, uninitiated. They're all out there. You know what I mean? I am not a quitter. And the one thing that my life has shown me, or I've shown my life, is that I'm not a quitter. I've literally just bit down on my mouthpiece, on a piece of leather. If I'm in the Civil War and you got to chop through my motherfucking leg, homie, I'm living still. And I want all my homies to live it up with me. So that's been the dream since day one. Facts. We've all been like that. We've all been through the fire and back. You can't burn me in hell because that's where I came from. Say what? The judgments melt away. I've already been through the 9th level of Dante's Inferno, homie. I've been through the worst to the worst to the worst, and now I'm still standing, still strong, still saintly. Where are my angel wings? There's some dirty black wings, bro. I don't give a fuck. I still fly. You can keep pretending where I'm gonna keep living. I'm gonna keep doing me. You do you. You had your choice. This is your life, homie. You decide yours. I made mine with these hands, the same hands I'll slap the shit out of you with. You better hope I don't do it. I'm not interested in hitting people. I just don't like people fucking with me. So again, tough times create tough people. I look to be reasonable. I look to be balanced. I look to be aware, right? That being said, there's a limit. When you come from it, you know where it's at, and you know how to show it to them. So that's on my heart from the start this morning. It's your morning marijuana motivation. Thanks to Michaela, and it's been a blessing, y'all. We're gonna be blessed over stressed on this one. That's what Saints Addiction's all about. Finding that, because we already know where we left it at. So we're gonna leave the darks in the bads, in the shadows, in the past. And we're going to go find this light. We're going to light it up. We're going to smoke it. And then we're going to find a better winning way. So that's on my heart from the start. Your boy, Marquis Saints Addiction, peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever and finish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, subscribe. Peace. Ciao. Beijos.